So if I had to choose between that one, which is meant to be the pièce de résistance, and that one, which was just a cheapie off of Amazon. If you've got a big terrace garden with lots of pots and you like going on holiday, then you're going to be interested in this. It's the Solar Automatic Watering System by Irrigatia, the full panel version. This is the Rolls Royce of these systems, so you're going to want to stay tuned to see how good this thing is. I'm the military gardener, and that's what I do for you. Let's get to it. Check this out. Come in. Nice. Peppery thing. Right. Yeah. Wildflowers. Beautiful, clean look. What is that? It's absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, that's right, guys. It's a beautiful day here in Somerset, which means I can review this for you, and I'm quite excited about it. It's the $89 or £89 in the UK full Irrigatia Solar Automatic Watering System, and it's got the one with the extended panel. So I'm quite excited to test this. I've tested more budget Amazon versions on my channel before, and I've got one behind me just there, which actually work fine, but they don't do that many pots, and they do have limitations. This one here is meant to be able to do the whole shebang. Solar Automatic Watering System, and it's for use with a rain barrel, of which we're sat on right now. Now it's saying it can do up to 24 20-litre pots, or 24 metres worth of actual planted out beds. So it has got, in theory, quite a substantial capability. Loads more of the information already given. There's a useful schematic there of how to actually set it up. Interestingly enough, with a hanging basket at the end of the chain, which suggests it's got a reasonable amount of power. And then the contents, which is neatly sort of set out for you down there. So, without further ado, let's get the box open. Nice side opening. Nicely packaged, actually. Quite like it. Instructions. It's like 3 lithium-ion batteries. And then there is a unit. It's got a film on the solar panel. That's why it looks a little bit dirty. That looks like a high and low level water alarm, and that's it. I've got a button on the side and a little display. Don't know what that does yet. A little code for the various different indications and what it means. So that's quite cool. Neat little unit, I like it. All right, inside this paper bag, I presume a spill pickup, if you like, that goes into the rain barrel. It's got a little filter system, a whole load of irrigation supports, syringe, don't know what that's for, and I think that's an air relief valve as well. And then we've got a whole bunch of irrigation equipment, including a whole bunch of T-pieces right there. And then last but not least, you've got some irrigation tubing there. It says 15 metres. That looks about right. I suspect this system could probably do a bit more than 15 metres, but that's all the tube you get. So, that's all the components. Looks quite neat. Let's set it up and see what it's like. Right, I've set it up. Now it's time to test it. But before I do that, I just want to show you underneath the unit. This is the high and low level alarm. That's already attached. That goes straight into your water source. You've got this one here, which is your output. This goes to the watering system, and on it is a pressure relief nozzle there, which you have to fit above the first watering nozzle, not below. Otherwise it won't work. And then you've got this one here, which goes into the far side of the unit, and that goes to the pickup for the water and goes into the water source as well. So it's pretty straightforward. There was a little bit of priming to do. Using a syringe, you had to prime the pump, and that was sort of buried deep in the instructions, so I found that pretty annoying. And I tested it a few times, it didn't work, didn't know why. Had to go back through the instructions and then found it. Irrigatia, that's pretty annoying. But all said and done, let's give it a go. So there's just one button, and there it is, and one little LCD display. Let's press it. It's on, and it's on number 2. So this thing works to relative light levels. All you can do is set it between 1 and 5. 5 being the most water it will deliver, and the most sun, and 1 being the least, and the least sun. So I've got it on 2. Listen to that noise. It's a noisy bit of kit. I don't like that. But let's have a look at the drip rate and see what the system is like. Yeah, I mean, there's the first dripper. What I expected, really. And there's the second one. And as you go down the line of tomatoes, you can see they're all broadly doing the same thing. Guys, it's that time. It's time for the verdict. And you know what? Yeah, it works. I like it. It feels good in the hand. I like the fact that you've got batteries that you can put in yourself and replace. It says to me it's got more longevity. And I like the fact that it responds to light levels, so it waters automatically. So it takes another thing out of the equation. But I don't like that it's noisy. I don't like that it was 85 quid, 90 pounds, and that's on a good price. I think most of the time you find it on the internet for about 110, 120, something like that. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think you get enough drippers. I think there was 12. I think there was something like 10 or 15 T's, but this says it technically can do a lot more than that, but I don't know how you're meant to, because it doesn't give you enough equipment to do so. And I didn't like the pipe. The pipe felt a little bit cheap and nasty to me. It was quite brittle and it was more difficult to work. Now this system over my other shoulder here, this is a Trigizwa, I can never pronounce it, and it's a $30, £30 thing straight off Amazon, and it was a lot more straightforward, easier to set up, didn't need priming. You get the same amount of drippers, so it suggests it can do the same amount of stuff. The drip rates seem to be the same, much quieter. So if I had to choose between that one, which is meant to be the pièce de résistance of solar automatic watering systems, and that one, which was just a cheapie off of Amazon, well, it's going to be that one all day long. That said, I reckon that's probably going to last longer. I think the build quality is probably a little bit better, but you know, not necessarily that much. So would I get it? Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, I'd recommend it for sure, but you know, if you're a bit price conscious, then go for that straight away. And if you want to know how good that is, then there's a video, and I've linked it to the comments and into the description as well, and you can see that straight off the bat, because it's a pretty good bit of kit. But I suppose that's me. If you found this video useful, then please like and subscribe. Of course, as ever, if you didn't, then don't bother. Ciao for now.